Y'all, let's get this show started. This is Shay's Tube, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is November the 21st, 2024, 1:10 a.m. out here on the West Coast. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and go over this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area of this video. It will be in my comment area once this video is done, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Guys, if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing a Cash App to $ShadesTube, or you can do a super chat. And don't forget to grab your membership for $4.99 as well. All right, and thank you so much for that. Also, guys, you can thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content tonight, whenever I can get to that. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you leave a comment and make sure you share. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. All right, guys, tonight we are going to be talking about Diddy, of course. They claim, they don't really make a claim, but they said they believe that Diddy's lawyers will try to ask for a mistrial. So we're going to talk about that. And Adria English claims J-Lo and Kris Jenner aided Diddy in his freak-offs. All right. Plus, I have other information I want to tell you guys about. They do have another recall as well. I'll give you guys that information. And I'm going to try to fit something else into this live tonight. I don't know if it's going to be the Tyson thing or the other topic that I wanted to tell you guys about. I may just basically do those on separate videos since I have 2 more days before this week is over. So get you something to drink and relax and chair. If you are at work, continue to do your job and just take time out and listen to Shay's Tube on a down low if you're at work. All right. And if you're at home, get your relaxing chair, bed, some water, and just relax and watch or listen to Shay's Tube, because this is the place that gives you the real stuff. All right. And that is on everything. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches us in the replay. Over here in the chat, we have Jermaine in the house, Jermaine in the house, Tyrone in the house, Jerome in the house. What was that dude name from the Martin, his friend? Not really his friend, but the dude used to always come in there and be climbing through the window and stuff like that and coming in and borrowing stuff. Was he saying Jermaine in the house, or was it Tyrone? Or I forgot the name, his character name. I can't remember. I think he used to say Jerome in the house, or either no. Martin, no. Martin, when he was playing his dual role, he played the character named Jerome. So when he used to come inside, come and visit them, he would be like, Jerome in the house, Jerome in the house. Yeah, that was a trip, y'all. That used to be so damn funny. I need to put it up on Tubi and see if it's on there so I can watch it for the next 2 weeks. Because right now I got it on Silver Spoons, because I used to watch that back in the day. So I think I'm going to look for Martin, because that was funny with him and Gina and then Jerome. And then what was the chick he played? I can't remember the chick when he played the chick. Well, that was a trip too. Yeah, that was funny. Well, no, I may be getting that mixed up with Jamie Foxx. No, I'm getting those two mixed up. That's Jamie Foxx who played the chick, right? And then Martin just played Jerome and other people, right? Like that, I think so. Anyway, that's a good ass show, along with the other one too, Jamie Foxx show. Yeah, so it is what it is. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start this live. Let me go ahead and get everything together real quick. So like I just said, we are going to be talking about Diddy's latest news, including the mistrial possibility, and J-Lo and Kris Jenner are named by Adria English. She claims they could be involved. She claims that they helped Diddy in his freak-offs. They played a major role. All right. Then we're going to be talking about some breaking news, like I just said, and maybe the Tyson and Jake Paul fight somewhat, not the whole fight, but just some, like, what did we think about the fight? Did we think it was rigged and things like that? If I don't do that tonight, I will do it tomorrow. Okay, it just depends on the time. All right, so let's go ahead and start off. Hope you guys had a good Wednesday. I definitely did, and I hope you have a blessed Thursday as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. Okay, let me change these headers like always, guys. Let's just do this. Okay, let's see. And let me not chew this gum, because y'all know I always got gum in this mouth all the time. Breaking news. Let's see here. So I was thinking about doing an open topic maybe tomorrow, along with Diddy, because I always got to do Diddy every day too. And I was thinking about, or either Friday I might do it. And I was thinking about talking about relationships, talking about, like, do you guys feel like it is important to have a significant other as you start getting old, like, once you get past 65? Do you think that having a significant other plays a tremendous role in your happiness, or you just don't care about all that? I may do a live about that and ask about, we may talk about that and have an open panel and just see what other people think about that, that subject. What are their thoughts regarding that? So I may do that. I'm thinking about doing that. So I may do it on every Friday. So just be looking out for that. Okay, let's go ahead and do this now. So this is Diddy updates. Okay, so here we go. Starting with Diddy first. So anyway, like I just told you guys, in a news article, they said Diddy may ask a judge to drop his ex-trafficking case because the BOP, which is the Bureau of Prisons, took pictures of his to-do list. Now, I remember when I was talking about this to you guys, and I was telling you guys that Jermaine said the same thing. He actually said it before me. We said that it could be a possibility that Diddy's lawyers might ask for a mistrial. Okay, they may be leaning toward that, because I said mainly because the judge did not grant the gag order, thus making it a possibility that even jurors may know more about him than they should and about this case, which could play a role in their decision-making skills. Okay, when it comes to trying to convict him or not convict him. Okay, so that's the reason why I think that they may try to do a mistrial. And Jermaine said something similar too. But with this new stuff going on, where the BOP came in and took privileged materials and notes, that could be definitely, a sign of a pending or a possible mistrial. Okay. Now, even though the judge told the Bureau of Prisons to disregard or discard the notes and things like that, who can say that they did not show this to the prosecuting attorney? Because I thought they did. I'm pretty sure they probably, I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure, I think they could have possibly told them something, because they had articles up online stating that Diddy allegedly paid off that other lady, and that's why she was talking like she was. I can't remember her name at this time. So I'm pretty sure the prosecution and other people saw that. And let's finish reading this right here. So they say in court on Tuesday, defense lawyers said a raid on Sean Diddy Combs' jail cell was improper. Photos of Combs' handwritten to-do list should never have been given to prosecutors. So they did give it to them, okay? And that's what the lawyer said. The lawyer said he may now seek dismissal of the case or recusal of the entire prosecution team. Now, lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs warned they may seek to have his ex-trafficking case dismissed because prosecutors caught a glimpse of a handwritten to-do list the rap mogul kept in his Brooklyn jail cell. Now, we talked about this man Jermaine in this very live, not this one right here, but in one of the lives. And Jermaine really stressed the point that he sees a possible mistrial in the future. And I said the same thing based on the first thing, the judge denied the gag order. Okay. And now we got this right here where they went inside of his cell and took privileged materials and notes, which they don't have a right to do that. And I know that a lot of people thought they could just do anything they want to, but that's why y'all need to read your laws, okay? Because you can't just do anything you want to. Anyway, the to-do list jotted by Combs on a white legal pad to memorialize jailhouse conversations with his attorneys was secretly photographed and then returned to his cell by BOP officials during a late October raid, a lawyer for Combs alleged during a hearing in federal court in Manhattan on Tuesday. News that prosecutors had gained possession of the writings was first revealed this week. The writing on 19 pages from the list are in the heartland of attorney-client material, attorney Mark Agnifilo told U.S. District Court Judge Aaron Submanian, his voice angry as Combs sat to his left, nodding his head yes. Hey, Adub, thank you so much for tuning in, and good morning to you, hon. Here's Adub, y'all, in the place to be, all right? Now, before them on the defense table was a 4-inch stack of folders and paperwork from Combs' cell, including the actual to-do list. Agnifilo told the judge the lawyer waved some of the papers in the air as he spoke. He said the government now knows potential defense witnesses for a May 5th trial, well in advance of when witnesses' names must be shared, the lawyer complained. It's giving them an insight into the defense, and they should not have it. Let me turn my volume thing off. Okay, let's see where else. Okay. So during their turn to speak, prosecutors presented a far different description of the 19 pages, alleging instead that there is evidence of Combs' ongoing attempts to use his cash and influence to obstruct justice. There were two highly incriminating errors among Combs' to-do list tasks. Assistant U.S. Attorney Kris Slavic told the judge at Tuesday's hearing, and neither are protected by attorney-client privilege, she said. One relates to the defendant paying a potential witness to, quote, find dirt on a potential victim, Slavic alleged. The second involves Combs' plan for following up with a paralegal to determine if a witness was paid off or not, she said. Indeed, if these two excerpts do somehow relate to attorney-client communications, they will fall under the crime fraud exemption, Slavic added. By law, attorney-client privilege does not protect communications involving criminal activity. These to-do list excerpts are now key evidence in an ongoing grand jury investigation into possible obstruction of justice charges and could become part of a potential new indictment, she said. I think it's clear that this material is outside the defense defending a criminal case, the prosecutor told the judge of the to-do list. Combs built a multi-million-dollar fashion and recording empire and was one of the first and richest hip-hop entrepreneurs. He has been held without bail since mid-September, when he was arrested and accused of decades-long pattern of physical and sexual violence against multiple victims, including during elaborate parties called freak-offs. Anyway, at the close of the hearing, the judge asked both sides to prepare written arguments explaining why the 19 pages are or are not privileged. He instructed the prosecution team to meanwhile delete the photographs of the 19 pages from their records, at least until a privilege determination can be made. The judge also told the prosecution team to ask prison officials to retain copies of the surveillance video from the search of Combs' cell. Tuesday hearing revealed new details of the raid itself. The BOP conducted the raid on Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center without alerting prosecutors beforehand, in order to recover contraband relating to their own investigation into Combs and others at the jail. And this is what Slavik told the judge. Prison officials' photograph then replaced Combs' paperwork. After the sweep, the officials followed the required procedure for handling potentially sensitive attorney-client material. Photographs were given first to a so-called filter team, which is a separate group of U.S. attorneys not connected to the Combs prosecution. The filter team then extracted all attorney-client material before passing the remaining photographs along to the Combs prosecutors, Slavik told the judge. Combs is due back in court on Friday, when his defense team will make a third argument for bail. Prosecutors cannot refer to Combs' disputed to-do list task in opposing bail, the judge ordered. And there you go. So what do you guys think about that? Hey, Job49, thank you so much for tuning in, hon. Hope you having a good night. Okay, so yeah. What do you guys think about that? Do you agree with Diddy's attorney, or do you agree with the prosecuting attorney? And do you guys think that his lawyer can ask for a mistrial? Do you think that's coming? Hold on, y'all. What do you guys think in the chat over here? Hey, the Queen Tussle Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, let me ask this again so you guys can say something in the chat. Do you guys think there is a strong possibility that Diddy's lawyers will ask for a mistrial? Because again, I think it could be a strong possibility that is coming somewhere down the future, because a lot of stuff has been happening that should not have happened, especially going inside that jail cell, taking all this stuff that they probably shouldn't have taken in the first place. You know, so Jermaine said, I think a mistrial is definitely a possibility. Why do you think it's a possibility, Jermaine? And also, again, with the gag order thing, I feel like the judge should have honored the gag order, because, you know, I don't understand how the jury will not even know who this dude is, you know, especially with all this other information being out there, all these different lawsuits. They're giving all the details from each one of them. You know, people are getting interviewed, they're talking about it, just so much. A gag order could have protected, you know, some of this stuff from getting out into the public. You know what I'm saying? Possibly tainting, you know, the jury's opinions and things like that of this dude. That's what they claim. You know, I don't know if that's 100% true or not, because he said he had information there. He was talking about his defense. So I don't know for sure what he was trying to do. Hey, Most Hated Browns, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Most Hated some love and support. Also show the Queen Tussle show some support as well. And thank you guys so much. Are you? Well, enjoy that bath, honey. Okay, let's see. So he said it was a to-do list. Okay, and so I don't feel like they should have been taking that, even though they was trying to argue that it's not privileged material, but it is if they are. Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in while you taking your bath, your bubble bath. But I think it is privileged material because it had, things he was trying to do for his defense in potential witnesses. Okay, as far as paying somebody off for things like that, I don't know if that's true or not. And I guess they will make their final decision regarding all of this. So what else do you guys think? Do you think that he will, most hated, do you think it should be a mistrial? Joe Job for 9, do you think it should be a mistrial? And the Dub, do you think it should be a mistrial? What do you guys think if you guys are still here? Okay, let's go ahead and look at some TikTok videos talking about it, because I know they're talking about it on here, the possibility of a mistrial. And I know a lot of people are going to be against this for whatever reasons, But the thing about it, even in the court of law, you have to follow the laws yourself, and you can't be violating people's rights regardless if they're in prison or not, you know what I'm saying, or jail or not. You just cannot be doing it. Everything has to be done legally, and any slight mistake can increase the chance of getting a mistrial, point blank. Let's see. Let's see hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can pull up something to get this up here real quick to see what some other people are saying about this. I don't see anybody else say anything about that right now, but I'm pretty sure they'll be talking about it. They got other stuff up here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I don't see anything right now on here. But again, I think it's a possibility. Let's see what you said. You said, unfortunately, I have to say yes. It's just my thoughts. I agree. Not yet, but I think Diddy's attorneys are going to muddy the water to the point that a fair trial isn't possible. That, you know what, Jermaine, you're right. They probably won't ask for it yet. Okay, Jermaine, you're smart. They probably will do it just the way you just said. That way the mistrial it can't be avoided. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, if they try to do one right now, the prosecutors could probably try to, especially if it did look like he was trying to, or he propositioned someone or paid someone off, if they can prove that, or if they already proved that, it would probably be hard trying to get a mistrial based on that type of stuff. But if they keep on letting stuff piled up and letting them keep on making mistakes and things like that, then they can possibly use some of that, especially that gag order thing. I think that could be, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know for sure, but it just sounds like they could use that, because I'm pretty sure that everybody, know about his case. I'm still trying to figure out where they will be getting these people to be on the jury from. Who does not know about Sean Combs? It's kind of hard. Let's see. You say everybody is forgetting the feds have specific charges. These civil cases don't mean squat at this point. Okay. And then you said information in the civil cases can't be used. That's true. But the stuff that he had in his jail cell is for his regular case. Okay? It's for his regular case. His Fed case. That's what that is that he's talking about. Because he said the stuff that was on his to-do list is the stuff that he was writing to his lawyer, jotting down for his lawyer, regarding his defense. You're not blocked. You're here, hon. You say he's a flight risk. Okay, so that's what that is. So I forgot what I was saying, y'all. You say information, right? The information in the civil case can't be used, but he, like I said, that's what I was talking about. He's talking about the Fed case, okay? Information he had on his to-do list that deals with his federal case, is the defense of his federal case, and that's what they took. I'm not actually skipping your comments. I just can't get every comment because I'm actually, trying to get as many as I can. Sometimes I don't get every single comment. Okay. Yeah, that case is getting very muddy. And honestly, I hate to say this, I'm thinking, do y'all think this could be done on purpose though? Because like the gag order thing, I mean, I don't know why I think that it might not have been done on purpose, but I don't know why I keep on thinking that some of the stuff is done on purpose so it can be a mistrial in the future. Because look, if it is a secret society, right, and just say it is one, right, and a lot of high profile people are in this, right, and just say some of these people are on that list, some of these people could work in these places. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? So to me, it just seems like a lot of stuff is done on purpose. I mean, it may not be, but I'm just saying it just looks like that. So you said there's so much more, there's so much going on. I believe they are reopening Kim. They may be. They could be reopening Kim Porter's case. They've been talking about it, they keep on saying, yesterday when I did my live, I think I said something about, somebody said that, I'm trying to think what they said. They said that Diddy, something about Diddy could have had her unalive because something dealing with Quincy Jones. I don't remember exactly what it was. In Tupac, I believe. I think they said Diddy, I can't remember exactly, but it was something dealing with Diddy, Tupac, and Quincy Jones. And then they said he could have possibly, allegedly, he could have got Kim Porter unalive because of some situations. So I don't know. This has been a rumor for a long time that he has something to do with this. I don't know for sure. And they could be reopening the case. I don't know for sure. That'd be, something that we can see, down the future if that's what happens. Let's see. I didn't know there was a Kim Porter's case. I thought well, they did say it was a natural case, but since a lot of people are talking about it, they could be looking into it because they're trying to get him on whatever they can. He purchased her, her casket 1 month before she was deleted. So where did you see that information at? So let's see this conversation. I know this ain't the real conversation. Let me see what this is. This is a leak. They claim this is the unedited leak of Diddy's prison phone call with Jay-Z. Exposes everything. I know they lying. Let's just look and see. I don't hear a damn thing. Let's see. I don't hear nothing. These people be as crazy as ever. Let me see what's going on here. That's his son, not Jay-Z. I don't hear anything, though. Let me go back. Let's see if we can hear it again. What happened to the phone call? I don't hear anything. Wait a minute. Do I got my thing muted? Let's see. No, that don't have anything to do with that. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. I don't hear a thing. Images of Will Smith. Let's see. I have to look at that in a minute. Let me see if I can hear this phone call. Hold on. Okay. Shh. Wait, let me stop this. It just not came on. Let me what? The person that did the autopsy is deleted. Oh, well, I'm about to look and see. Okay, the Queen Tussle Show. I'm about to check that out and look. Hold on for 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn this music down because I want y'all to hear this. They claim this is an unedited leak of Diddy's prison phone call with Jay-Z that exposes everything. It's actually a phone call with his son. And I guess this is something that got out some type of way. This is probably what the bop is talking about. Let's see. Let me just turn this sound down real quick. And excuse me for coughing, y'all. I caught a cold from my son now. I mean, Okay, let's go ahead and listen to this real quick. Let's listen and see if this for real. I don't believe this is him, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Do y'all believe that's the actual audio from his prison call? Because I just don't. I mean, how would somebody get this? This conversation is a hot ass mess if this is him. If I show it on screen, the words are going to appear upside down. So let me just read it to y'all, see if I can read it quick enough. Wait, let me turn the volume down. This is crazy as crap. Hold on, let me see. Is this a real call? He said, yo, listen, do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. Hey, I'm going to need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay? Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out? Yeah. Nah, Pop, he ghosted. What the F this MFer doing? These niggas think I'm playing now, cause whatever. It's going so fast. Hold on, y'all. Damn, it's going super fast. Let me remind that right there. He said, nah, Pop, what the F this mother, you know what, doing? These, you know what, think I'm playing here. Now, cause I'm in here. Okay? He says, all good. You about to get out on bail. He said, nah, F that. Hey, check this out. Okay, let's see. Need you to reach out to the producer. Get these mother, you know what? What is this? Get these mother effers know there's. Let these motherfuckers know there's a. Hold on, they going so fast. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can go back a little bit. He said, check this out. Need you to reach out. Hold on. Let's see. To the producer. I got to stop it at everything because they're going so fast. Let these mother freakers know there's a release date for the new Netflix movie. And then he said, A-Pop is just shit is effing crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet. As a mother, you know well. Then he said, yeah, exactly. We're going to let them, wait a minute, hold on. We're going to let them do what? Okay, let's see. Yeah, exactly. We're going to let them have it. They little fun, but I'm still going to have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits though, Pop? Then he say, ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. This is not him, okay? Ain't got shit in here anyway. Everything is not even, nothing is in my name. Don't even worry about that. We know everything is not in his name. a bunch of money hungry being, you know what? And then he said, Pop, wait a minute, it's going somewhere. He talking about his rip. Then he said, you don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now. He said, I know, Pop. That's Quincy, I guess. I told you his stupid butt. No, I don't think that's Quincy. That's the other son. Because he's talking about tell his light-skinned ass to do something. To go make a club appearance or something. Or make some money because he's 30 years old and he's not going to keep on paying his car note or some shit. I don't know if I believe this is him in this audio for real, y'all. I don't know if I believe this. Let's see. A lot of people say that's him, though. Let's see. Somebody said it sounds so AI. Like I said, I don't believe this is real. I thought so. You know, they gave it away when he said I ain't worth nothing and tell his light-skinned ass to go get a job or some stuff. That's crazy. But that's good, though. I mean, he probably was saying something similar to this. That's crazy. Let's see what they got for part 2. This is interesting to hear this. Let's see if they got part 2 up here. They got all this shit. You can't believe half of the stuff these people be saying online. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Because I'm like, how the hell did they even get this phone call? That means that somebody inside the place would have to do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a good thing. And then there you go. That's another thing for a mistrial if this is, you know, for real. That's crazy, though. But like I said, I definitely think, you know, that a mistrial is a possibility based on everything that's been happening. And I think it would just basically get worse. For me, when the judge said no to the gag order, that kind of made me start thinking about a mistrial then, like I said before, because you would have thought that the judge would have agreed to the gag order so people wouldn't be getting all this information out. But yet they want people to hear this information. And I still don't understand, or I'm trying to figure out how can someone not even know about this if they're here in the United States of America. Even if they're in different countries, they would still, you know about this. There's a possibility that they will still know about his case because he is a very high profile inmate. So I find that very, strange that the judge did not grant the gag order. And then you got these bot people going in here, the Bureau of Prison, right? You got them going in there taking privileged material in notes, okay? And then showing it to the prosecutor team. So that right there could be another possible sign that they may be working toward getting a mistrial in the future, because I'm pretty sure they're going to do something else. I'm pretty sure of that. They're going to do something else. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's see this right here. Let me see what's going on here. So they claim they got new party footage of Diddy and Will Smith, and it changes everything. I can't play this whole thing because the thing about it is that they playing these people music. So just because they see some pictures right here, so they claim this looked like the all-white party, not the freak-off party, okay? So this is one where you see Will Smith here, but this is the all-white party, I believe, because they have an all-white. I'm not sure because I wasn't there, but it just looks like the all-white. But that doesn't mean he wasn't there for the next party. Okay, you can see that right there with Will Smith. This is my dude, Will Smith, but I got to tell it like I see it. Okay, and then you got, let's see what else they got here. This is when he was up there eating off the girl. Wait, hold on, let me go back to that. I already showed you guys this picture once before. This is when he was eating off the girl. Make sure she's not showing anything. But we don't know if she was here on this table like this against her will. She could have got up there on her own because he could have paid her a large sum of money to get up there. So we don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? This got to be some kind of freaky shit going on here. How is this cute? Okay? Even if she agreed to get up here, how is this cute? Let me ask women out here in the chat, would you get up on this table and let people eat off of you for $500,000. Would you do it? Yes or no? Tell the truth. Would you lay on the table, put fruit on yourself, naked, and let men and women eat off of you for $500,000? It's kind of weird. I know I wouldn't do it, you know. So the thing about it, that this video don't really prove that Will Smith was actually at the actual freak off thing. Okay, it just he was at the all white party. We can see that. You said you would do it, Jermaine? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I just don't know. Let's see what else they got here. So let's see if we can find let's see, Kim Porter. They said that the autopsy, no, he purchased her casket 1 month before she was deleted. Let's see if we can find that information real quick. Let's see if they talking about it here. Hold on, let's see if we can find it. Let's see. So here we go. Okay, so they're talking about right here. Okay, let me let y'all listen to this real quick and see the video. Okay, so we just found some information regarding that on TikTok, my favorite place that I like to go to get information. You know what I'm saying? TikTok. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay, so let's see this. I think this is Gene Dillon. I don't know who this dude. I think that is.
Who gives somebody a massage?
What's it?
We know that Kim, and it's in the this is in the documentation. Shout out the paperwork at the paperwork part. I gotta shout him out because he looked in the paperwork and it said Kim received.
Wait, hold on. Did he say paperwork party? Is he talking about the same paperwork party that be on YouTube that used to talk about Dolph Case and all that?
A massage for about an hour when she's supposed to have full-blown pneumonia. Who gives somebody a massage when they got pneumonia?
That's true.
And do we know whether she used that baby oil or not for that massage? It makes you say,
It causes stuff because it's a drug.
That's a big man. You got to understand, man, that it's a lot of stuff that has been happening. Now, some people even said that her casket was ordered 2 months before she died. I don't believe that, man. I swear. I'm not no conspiracy theorist or none of that. But I heard, did you hear something like that, man? That her casket, how you order a gold casket 2 months before somebody died, man? If I'm going to pay, or they don't get the money up, what is it, to resume our body?
That's Zoom.
If they're going to get the money up to dig our body back up and have a real autopsy done on there, have a real investigation on there, who's it going to hurt? We know that Kim, and it's in the this is in the documentation. Shout out the paperwork at the paperwork part. I got to shout him out.
Is that the same paperwork party that be on YouTube that we used to watch that sometimes, you know? But anyway, so he was just talking about the possibility of Diddy being responsible for Kim Porter's unaliving. All right. And he said there's rumors of Diddy ordering a gold casket for his ex before she passed, 2 months before. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, we just looked at that video and that's what we just got this in. Yeah, I just found this right here. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Queen Tulsa Show. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure y'all show the Queen Tulsa Show some love and support as well. Okay, so somebody said, I live in the town she's buried. Word is that they are opening her case back up, opening her vault. Another person said Diddy is innocent. Jennifer said rich people get away with so many crimes. Another commenter said what I said. What if the baby oil is something that makes the person paralyzed, and then Diddy gives you a pill or something to make you unparalyzed after you take it? Somebody said, and taking baby oil causes pneumonia. I heard he had security around her casket at the funeral and did not want nobody to touch it. What if she was buried alive? I don't know about that, because they probably did they did an autopsy, right? And then they also have to embalm you and things like that. So she couldn't be buried alive, because they would have already known that she was alive, because they have to do embalming and things like that. Somebody said, I believe it. They had it planned. Like I always say, guys, anything is possible. There has been rumors ever since Kim passed, and we talked about that once before on this channel, so anything is possible. There are drugs out there that can give you certain things, you know what I'm saying, or make it look like you have these things, and then people also, can do many different things to make things appear a certain way, and it really isn't, you know what I'm saying? So you just never know. But Gene Deal seems to think that Diddy had something to do with it, along with some other people.
And it said Kim received a massage.
So Jaguar, right? Listen,
be willing to do that.
Listen.
Especially in the way he did it.
Right.
I'm still surprised that people have the ability to question it when her casket was pre-ordered.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Like back in detail, people keep forgetting to mention. She had her casket ready 3 weeks before she died.
So Jaguar says 3 weeks. The other guy say 2 months. Custom made. Okay.
Be willing to do that.
So again, this could be a possibility, that he did order it. We don't know, because we're not there. But you got a lot of people saying the same thing. Okay, period. So it could be a possibility. John said Diddy has been suspect for me. I've been saying he had Pac set up. I've been saying he had something to do with Kim's unaliving. Dude is straight up evil. And then Jackie said Kim probably knew a lot. He did not want her to snitch on him. I heard, because of the book that she was writing, a memoir, that he didn't want it released. And that's the reason. So it's so many different scenarios. The other scenario that I told you guys yesterday was totally different. It involved Quincy Jones and Tupac as well. So I don't know, but they all said the same thing, that he was responsible. Hold on. He was responsible for Kim Porter's unaliving. Now let's look up some medication. Hold on.
For the sake of Kim's family, because bruh, if you know what I know, he put Kim in a gold casket, then has 24-hour security at the funeral home, so nobody would go in there and touch the casket or take Kim out of there. They should reopen her case and have an independent pathologist look at everything about her so she can rest in peace. I know people, paperwork, and this other young lady on the internet, they
talk about the paperwork party.
The reopening of Kim's case, and I hope they do. I wish for the sake of Kim's family, because, bruh, if you know what I know,
so the thing is, hold on, let's look at these questions. These comments. So they said Kim Porter Tupac and Biggie. Diddy did all of it. That's what one commenter is saying. Let's see here. Somebody said he also tried to knock out Al B. Sure. And they said, don't forget about Andre Harrell and Heavy D. That entire five started the record company. They are all gone except for him and Al B. Him and Al B. And they tried to unalive Al B. Let's see what else they got here. They say he's clever. He may have kept Al B. Sure alive intentionally because it would be just too obvious if everybody was eliminated, okay? Let's see. Somebody said, why is everything coming out now? Diddy been paying these people off. I said the same thing. If people know or knew all of this stuff was transpiring years ago, I'm trying to figure out still, why didn't these people say anything? And, you know, some people say they did say something, but they should have kept on saying something. Because like I said yesterday, when you tell, you know, you help other victims. So, you know, if you see something, you should be telling. So Gene Deal definitely knows a lot. Now, granted, we don't know if he's telling the truth about everything, but he does know a lot of stuff. Somebody said they are going to open that case back up. You can believe it. So I don't know if they are opening it back up or not. But it is a possibility, y'all. It is a possibility. So do you guys think that Diddy had her alive? Another commenter said, if everybody knew about this, why not speak up back then? He stood around and watched while collecting a check, talking about the security guard. So she did have an autopsy done, but they want another one done. Somebody said a gold casket takes time to make, so he had this all along. Had to. Somebody said, no, the F it doesn't. He has no clue about none of her arrangement. It wasn't even invited. MJ, Whitney, Aretha all had gold caskets. They wait 2 months. You and him, stupid ass F. Somebody said, so he knows the truth, but he did not go to the police. He should go to jail too. Again, another person said it's been said that her gold casket was pre-ordered a month before her sudden unaliving. So like I said,
how you order gold?
Anything is possible. There's so much stuff been happening with him. Even before he got incarcerated, a lot of rumors were going around about him. So again, some things probably is true. I don't know which ones are, you know, but it just looks kind of suspicious. It looks very suspicious, and that's just on everything. Okay, let me go ahead and go to the next thing because they got so much on here. Okay, let's stop this right here, y'all. Let me stop this. Okay, so let's go to the next part. But that's a trip. I'm not gonna lie, that's really a daggone trip. Let's see. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me check something real quick. Who is this? Brandon. Well, I guess this is you, A-Dub. Is this you? Let me look at your last name on here. Let's see, hold on, y'all, for a second. Let me look at something. Yeah, thank you so much, A-Dub, for the cash app. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you so much. Let me put the thing. Oh, where is it at? Let's do it. Let's see. Hold on. That was sweet. Thank you so much, hon. Let me put this on. My butt can never find it. Actually, I should go to this one right here because it's on my phone already. It's pre-recorded because when I actually went to the casino, I just, did one of the slot machine because I like the sound. Let me see if I can go to where I'm looking for this. But yeah, let me go on down a little bit more, y'all. Let's go down here and see if y'all said anything else. You said that's the whole thing. If all these people had this information, why are they just now coming out? And that's what I'm saying. These people sitting up here, withholding information for damn near 50 years. Not really 50 years, y'all, but they withholding it for a long time, letting people get constantly abused and stuff. I don't agree with that. Again, when you see things happening, I feel like you should be saying something, not sitting there letting people do weird shit to people, especially not the kids, and if everything that they're saying this man is being accused of, if this is all true, I'm telling you, these people who sat around watching this or stood around watching this, they should be held accountable as well. It does not even make any damn sense. How you gonna sit there and watch somebody do stuff like that to kids? You're gonna sit there and watch people be forced to have entanglements with what is the things they was having entanglements with donkeys? Who does this? You're just as guilty if you're sitting there watching this. Okay, if you're watching girls lay on tables and they're being forced to do this, if kids are in cages or people are in cages, according to what the one girl said, I don't know if this is all true, but if you're watching all this type of stuff, you are just as guilty as everybody who actually did something. You really are. And Gene Deal, I don't know, why he did not say anything. He might have said something and the police didn't take him serious. But the thing about it, if you're showing proof, I don't see how they couldn't have taken it seriously. If you're showing proof. Hey, Tony Vance, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Tony some love and support. I don't understand how you could not take it seriously if there's proof. And I don't understand. I don't see him not being able to have any type of proof. If he was, since he was the security guard, so he probably saw, a lot of things going on. I must have deleted the damn thing. He probably saw a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so I don't understand. Let me go to one about the video and get it off of there, because I'm pretty sure you can hear it on here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand why he couldn't have, seen something and maybe recorded it, but I don't know, because Diddy could have been making them, basically, he could have been checking them. You just don't know. He could have been checking these people every time they come to work, every time they come around him. And then if he has security cameras all over the place, then, it would be hard to probably try to record anything because he would be watching everything, and then no telling what he might do. So, like I said, it could almost be explained why some people didn't tell, but then again, it can't be. I'm still thinking I still probably would try to sneak and tell, but then again, we don't know for sure because we don't know what all Diddy was doing. But Gene doesn't look like he was scared of him. So again, I don't understand why some of these people didn't say anything, because some people just don't look like they were afraid of Sean Combs to me, because look, whatever he could have done back then, he has even more money now. He can do stuff now. Just because he's incarcerated doesn't mean that before he got incarcerated, he could have set up some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because any smart person would have, especially if they knew or know that they're going to jail. You'd be like, you know what, dude, I want you to do this, but don't do it right now. We're going to have you do it later on, just so people won't know it's coming from me. It sure was. It's a lot. Hey, Donna Clark, thank you so much for tuning in. Right. It definitely does not cover. Yeah, he had them sign that NDA, non-disclosure agreement, which usually protects people, from telling people's business information and personal information and things like that. But if you're doing something illegal, that NDA does not cover that. You can't be expecting people to keep your illegal acts secret. Okay, if the police is questioning them. So Tony said Gene was there for self-gain. That's why he overlooked everything. True enough. That's what it sounds like. Because why didn't he say anything. It doesn't. And again, to me, it doesn't look like he was afraid of Diddy. Let's just keep it real. He did not look like he was afraid. Hold on, y'all, of Diddy. But I don't know. He could have been, but it just doesn't look like that. Okay, to me. Now let's see here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this cash register. Not cash register, but this slot machine sound. Let's see. Let me see if I can get that sound. Hold on. I'm trying to get. Why am I just get? Oh my God! Let's just see if I can look up one on my thing. These damn commercials and shit and ads. I don't know what's been going on here. I'm gonna have to get ad free. Let's see. Slot machine winning sound. Hold on, y'all. I got to get all my sound effects together. One day, whenever I can be off of work, I'll do all this stuff. Let's see. Oh, here's one right here. This is cute. See, I like stuff like this. Okay, but this is not even long enough. The hell? Let me do another one, y'all. I know y'all be laughing when I be doing this stuff right here. Because, man, this is not a good sound right here. It wasn't long enough. Let's see about this one. Oh, no, man. No. That don't sound like the regular slot machine. The hell? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a good sound right there, y'all. Okay, so thank you, A-Dub, for the Cash App donation, okay? Let's rewind that again. Y'all, that's the sound I like hearing, okay, on everything. You know, that's the sound I like hearing. Let me go ahead and keep that so I can keep that sound. Hold on, y'all. Let me just send that sound to myself. Hopefully, I don't get copyright for that sound. Because, you know, YouTube be tripping. All right. But, yeah, again, getting back to this Diddy stuff and Gene Deal, he just did not look like he was scared. You say even now Gene don't care, but that interview money rolling. Right. So, yeah, he's getting that money now. Huh? A lot of, honestly, I feel like a lot of them are doing that. You know what I'm saying? Doing these interviews for money. And, I believe some of these people, like I told you guys the other day, but I don't believe everybody. I do believe some people are just trying to get money. Point blank. I really do believe that. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. So we're going to see if they're going to go try to get a mistrial sometime later on. Okay. And then also all these people making these accusations, I wish they would learn how to show actual proof of everything. You know what I'm saying? Whoever is leaking all this information, we need to see some proof. We need to see some proof that Diddy pre-ordered a casket for Kim Porter. We need to see some proof, some actual real photos, because I'm pretty sure somebody got something. People, they claim that some tapes were being sold on the dark web. Where are these people? If they got tapes of people doing in the freak offs, why isn't it put out on the regular internet and just, put a filter or whatever over the parts that we don't need, the nudity and things like that in people's faces? Why aren't we seeing these type of things? So we can see, you know what I'm saying? If the stuff is true, we need to see some evidence, some proof. But I'm pretty sure the Fed stuff, I'm not really that sure, but I'm somewhat sure that they have a lot of information in those videos, and you got some really high profile people that could be in these videos doing some crazy stuff. Now, if they're just having just regular freak offs and nobody is forcing people to do anything or doing no weird stuff or illegal stuff, then it's just an embarrassment. Okay, and that is what it will be about. But if they are doing illegal stuff like forcing women to do stuff or men to do stuff that they don't want to do, or giving them drugs or abusing them or physically abusing them or doing anything illegal, then that's where the problem is going to lie at. Okay, that's what it's going to stem from. That's what I meant to say. I think some of the stuff that he says, though, is the truth. I mean, I don't know if everything is true that Gene Deal says, but I do think some of the stuff is true because some of the stuff that he says, you hear from other people. I know all of them are not getting together, concocting up all this stuff together. What about the people who talked about him before any of these things start happening, out in that we see it, before he got arrested, before Cassie did her lawsuit, before the video was shown? You had people saying stuff back then. And then listen to when you look at certain shows that people were talking about Diddy, they were saying certain things and making jokes. You said not saying that Diddy isn't guilty. I just think Gene Deal has an axe to grind, and these interviews are his bread and butter. I mean, that could be true, but you know, I still think some of the things could be true that he's saying. I don't know if everything is, you know, but some is. Okay. So we will see how all of this plays out. I mean, you know, like I said before, every day is something new. You know, every day it is a new lawsuit, a new everything. But you know what? Some of these may work in Diddy's favor. Okay, especially if his judge, his team, not his judge, but if his lawyers, his team, try to go for a mistrial. I actually see that in the future. I really do. Even more so. Okay, even more so now. And again, when we start talking about these secret society groups and stuff, that a mistrial would probably make sense in everything that's happening, because we never know who may be involved in all of this. And don't ever think that Diddy is the top leader of everything, because he probably isn't. Okay, he probably isn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch to this other story about him. Let me find it. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Yeah, I had a cough. Let's see here. So, okay, so they said Adria English claims that J-Lo and Kris Jenner, that's a new name because I never heard her name brought up, played roles in Diddy's alleged abuse ritual. So let's read this real quick and see what's going on. It may be a video as well. I'm about to look it up. But I think when we watched her interview, I think I remember her saying something about J-Lo definitely playing a role in it. I don't recall her saying Kris Jenner, but she could have said that too. Anyway, Sean Diddy Combs' accuser, Adria English, recently did another interview with Lionel B on the Lionel B show, name dropping two high-profile celebs. In a previous post, it was revealed that Adria claims to be friends with a woman Diddy abused between the ages of 11 and 14. As a result, the woman has shared detailed accounts of her experiences with Adria. Let's see here. Oh my God. Let's see. What is this? Now, during Adria's new interview, she revealed that the victim had told her about two celebs involved during one of the rituals performed by Diddy involving a broken glass bottle. Now, according to Adria, Diddy told Jennifer Lopez, okay, I remember this, to assault the victim with the broken glass. The victim begged for her to stop, but she continued the assault while laughing. When the victim attempted to get up, Adria alleges the victim told her that Kris Jenner began to hold her down until the ritual was completed. What? What? She had to stab Kris Jenner, Kim K's mom. She had to stab her to get her out of the room. If you just pull up an old interview, you will see when Kim, meaning Kris Jenner, said, "I've been stabbed before." She's talking about my homegirl, said Adria. What? What? Listen, now that's some juicy ass tea right there, you guys. What? We're going to look that up on TikTok as well in a second. Let me read some of these comments. That is a hot ass mess, y'all, for real. Whew, somebody said, of course, they all need to be held accountable for the tragedy that happened to all the young men and women. They have to answer to God. The wife said, this is a BS story. There are real victims out there, and she's going to ruin it for the rest of them. Iani said, if the feds have enough video proof, prosecute, spare witnesses humiliation. Witnesses can make video statements. Don't put Diddy on the stand. He will just lie. Another commenter said everything surrounding anything to do with Diddy is alleged, so no one would know what is factual until Diddy's trial begins and all the dirt is revealed. I can't wait. Somebody said common name for a broken bottle when used as a knife is a blank. Daggone, Puff, what you doing in New York? Got people looking bad. J-Lo is from the block. You know she had her own sticker, at minimum 2 razor blades. Okay. Holly said people believe everything. I understand Diddy has been brought in, but name dropping, show proof, because I'm sure she's been paid hush money and paid to name drop. The only thing I say about this whole entire thing is that people, I agree, people need to show physical evidence, okay? Everybody got a story to tell, but you don't really see no real proof, okay? And they definitely need to show some real proof. Now, as far as this thing I just said, with J-Lo in, what's her name, Jenner, the Jenner lady, this is all alleged. I don't know if this is true, but if it is, this is crazy as crap. You know, let me see if we can pull up the actual interview so we can hear it. But we don't want it on this channel. Let me go look at it on TikTok. Let's see. And let me turn that music back on. It sounds very quiet in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn that music back on. I just realized it was off. Let me hurry because we don't have that long, too much longer. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that real quick, guys. Hold on. Where she said it, because I want to hear her say this. Let's see. Adria English. Hold on for 1 second. J-Lo and Kris Jenner. And she didn't even decide. Hold on.
This Jane Doe was around from 11 years old.
No, not this one. I'm trying to find the one where she said, hold on.
Bore 2 kids.
Let's see.
How old is the friend?
He stayed with him until 15 years old.
Let's see. Hold on.
Dip and put makeup on her and then put her on this fruit and food and stuff off of her.
We saw this one already. I don't want to see that again. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the one.
Growing up to 666 in allegiance to the Luciferian cabal.
So let's see this right here. Wait, I can't play this music. This is not them, is it? They're talking about Offset, Kris Jenner, and Jay-Z doing Illuminati ritual dance. How do they know this? This look like the damn electric slide. These people be lying, y'all. This is the electric slide. Okay, y'all, we're not even going to show. That's the electric damn slide. These people come up with some weird stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, let's see. I don't see anything on here yet. So they're saying here Kris Jenner and Diddy's freak off video leaks. Diddy snitched on her in court. I don't know about that. Let's see what this man is saying real quick.
Years of this type of conduct.
Now back to Chris's friendship with Diddy.
So let's listen to this real quick. I'll let y'all see this real quick.
The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct.
Now back to Chris's friendship with Diddy. Back in 2014, while promoting his new platform, Revolt, Kris shared a photo of the two of them goofing around in the office and wrote in this caption, "Bad boy 2014, drive by just to make sure he's taking care of business. #workaholics." And then she added another photo saying, "Getting ish done, period. Thanks, Diddy. Now, to be fair, it's possible that Diddy didn't just show his evil side to everyone, and he probably acted somewhat professionally when needed. Otherwise, who would have ever wanted to go to his parties and work with him? But see, the problem here is that Kris and her family faced a lot of disturbing allegations over the years, and most of these allegations tie back to Diddy. Let's start with these rumors that Kris and Kim played a part in manipulating Justin Bieber and convincing him that Diddy was someone he could trust. So there's this creepy video making rounds where Kim makes some questionable comments about Justin, and it's just got people wondering why the Kardashians were so obsessed with Justin when he was just getting started in the industry. We already know that Kris's boyfriend Corey Gamble used to be Justin's tour manager, and this was around the same time that Justin's issues with substance use began spiraling. Now, we'll get to Corey in a minute, but let's circle back to Kris and Kim. So there are rumors swirling that Kris and Kim have been secretly working as Diddy's right-hand women for years. We know Kim unfollowed Diddy on Instagram just 14 hours before Homeland Security raided two of his properties back in March. And according to some sources, Corey Gamble may have tipped off the Kardashians about the raids. Now, people are saying Kris and Kim were panicking big time when the raids happened, and they were worried that fans would start connecting the dots between her and Diddy's alleged crimes. And guess what? They did. Fans even dug up old footage of Kim hanging out with the young Justin Bieber when he was just 16, making some inappropriate comments. So back in 2010, when Justin was 16 and Kim was 29, they did this bizarre photo shoot for Elle magazine in the Bahamas. The photo showed Kim in some pretty provocative outfits, frolicking in the water with Justin, laying out on the beach and even posing for him on a hotel balcony. And then Kim also bragged about how she and Justin sparked dating rumors after he posted a tweet calling her his girlfriend.
And so when I met him in Washington, D.C., we took a picture together, and he Twittered it and said, you know, me and my girlfriend Kim. And instantly, I mean, it was on CNN, like all over the place, that him and I were dating.
Now, remember when the Kardashians were exposed for doing business with Diddy's friend and Britney Spears' former manager, Lou Taylor? And there was even some speculation that Kim tried to put Kanye under a conservatorship with Lou's help. Well, allegedly, Kim and Lou tried to pull something even more sinister with Justin Bieber. And that church Kris Jenner founded, well, Lou Taylor was on the board until recently. And rumors are going around that Diddy made large donations to the church to settle some of his legal issues. And the streets are saying that Lou's been funneling hush money to Diddy's victims through Kris's church. It's also pretty strange how deep Justin's history with the Kardashians goes. Over the years, he's been linked romantically to several of the Kar-Jenner women, including Kim, Kourtney, Kendall, and Kylie. But Kim didn't even care about the backlash. In fact, just a few weeks after she came back from the Bahamas, she was spotted with Justin at Pinkberry in LA. But then when Kim later appeared on Lopez Tonight, she again talked about having a crush on Justin. And she even confessed she would date him if he was legal age. Also, there was an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kim boldly said she wished Justin was 18.
That's crazy.
What shoot did you do? I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber. How old is Justin? 16. During the shoot, Justin said, oh, I have anything for you. And I was like, what? He's a cougar. Does he have a crush on you? I have no idea. You have a crush on him? Yeah, Kim, you have a crush on him? If only he was 18. 18? Wait, you know there's stuff all over the internet about how you're a cougar. Oh, I'm a cougar?
No, a pig.
The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 19...
Y'all, that's unacceptable, okay? You can't be walking around talking about you have no question on this 16-year-old boy. Come on now, you like 29 years old? That is crazy. These people are weird, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is very strange. That is very strange. How many of you guys out here will admit, even if you did, that you have a crush on an underage child? That is crazy. You shouldn't even be having a crush on an underage child because you shouldn't even be looking at them in that manner. Okay, at all. That is crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie.
This year, 2024.
So they said she was throwing up the 666 sign. Jen throwing up the 666 in allegiance to the Luciferian, whatever. Let's see. Oh, yeah, she was throwing it up. Right, let me show y'all this. These people crazy as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let me show y'all. We're not gonna play no music. We're gonna show you the video. Well, maybe she was just doing her hand like this. Y'all know I got to play that other road too, okay? Let's see. Damn. Let's see if we can see this. Hey, damn, this damn thing. See? But why would she just be doing it all randomly? These people are weird as shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Why would she be doing it all randomly? Let's look at this again. Why would she be holding up this sign all randomly like this? Wait. This is so weird. Now, I'm not moving this camera like this. They're moving that camera like that, okay? That is so weird, y'all. Why would she be holding that sign up like that all randomly, like 2 times? Who was she doing that to? That's the real question, huh? Let's see what these comments are saying right here. Somebody said why the cameraman is moving so much. Let's see. Somebody said, what was that hand from behind the umbrella? Somebody said she's a witch throwing up her signs. Really? Somebody said she's a boy. Jen, you'll all see. They fooled you all. Boy, not girl. So why do they say J-Lo is a boy? She look like a girl to me. Somebody said they made her wealthy because of her pledge to the Society of Secrets. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know if she holding up a sign for sure, or if she's just doing her fingers like that. I don't know. It's kind of strange, though. It's kind of strange to be doing your hands like that. Let's see. Let me look at it myself. Is that even her hands? Or is that somebody? It looks like somebody else's hands. Let me stop this. Is that even her hand, though? Let me look at this thing real good. Yeah, it is her hands. It is her hands. Yeah, that's her hands. And this the little boy showing some pictures. That may be her son showing some pictures to her on the phone. Okay, let's see what this is right here. Oh, that's Kris Jenner right there, but we don't know. This may be AI. Look at this real good. Let's see. They be moving these damn pictures so quick, because you know why they do that? Because they don't want you to see that. That's not Diddy right there. That's just Kris Jenner. Okay, so I don't care about that picture. Let's see. So the thing is like I just said, guys, man, anything could be possible, like I always say, because we don't know these people. We don't know what they may be doing in their personal lives. You know what I'm saying? They could be doing almost anything. It is what it is, you guys. It is what it is. It really is. Let's see, what was I at here? Let's see. And as far as the ritual thing, I did hear Adria, either the other chick, I can't remember, talking about J-Lo especially doing rituals with Sean Combs, because I think that was Adria. She even said that J-Lo drinks blood. This is the first time I think I heard about the Kris Jenner. If I did hear it, I just don't remember. But again, it could be a possibility. You know, it could be a possibility. Sounds a hot ass mess. It sounds like a little reach, but anything is possible. And when that trial do start, it may, if it gets to start, you know, it's going to be a trip finding out what's on those videos if they release the information, you know. So it's going to be a hot ass mess, you know, finding out who's in these videos. You know, if it's really high profile people, I don't really see them releasing the names, though, of people like that. I just don't. Okay. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think that Kris Jenner and J-Lo did what this lady says? Just put it in the chat, yes or no. Okay, let's see what else we got. And I think that's it as far as this Diddy stuff and J-Lo stuff. Let me make sure. So we'll talk about this one tomorrow. Every time I look on my phone, there's new stuff. We'll talk about that one tomorrow. Let me look on here and make sure I covered everything for you guys real quick. Let me see. Let's look and see, y'all. Let's see. So I just told you about J-Lo, Kris. Okay. We discussed the claims. Okay, we just did all of that. We talked about everything. All right, we talked about everything of importance. And I'll tell you what, you say you don't know, Jermaine. I'll do the Tyson thing probably tomorrow. The Tyson and Jake Paul. Maybe I'll put it up there in the title as well. We're just going to talk about if it was rigged or not. Some breaking news is that, let me do that real quick. Some breaking news, guys. Let me tell y'all, because, I always got to keep that in there just so y'all can be in the know and know what's up. Okay? Let me just tell you, I haven't heard anything else about Garth Brooks, his case and stuff, his lawsuit. When I do, I'll let you guys know. All right? And let's see here. Let me change this right here. So y'all can make sure y'all thumbs up this video. And make sure y'all subscribe and hit that bell notifications. And make sure y'all share as well and leave a comment if you watch this in the replay. All right? Now, let's go ahead and get this recall, because they definitely had a recall today. I just don't remember what it is. So, yeah, they have the cinnamon brand, let's see, a cinnamon powder recall after testing finds elevated levels of lead, okay? Let's see which one. Okay, hold on, let me see. Let's see what they're saying here. Hold on. So, yes, the cinnamon powder made by the IHA Beverage Company over concerns about elevated lead levels. All right. Let's see. So, it's the 4-ounce package of super brand cinnamon powder sold mostly in California retail stores and a few others across the U.S. They were recalled this week after routine sampling found the product contained elevated levels of lead. Okay. They have had no illness as of yet. And they said this voluntary recall comes after the FDA issued an updated public health alert over the unsafe lead levels this past summer. So they said people with short-term exposure to low levels of lead may never display symptoms. Okay, but acute exposure to higher levels of lead or chronic exposure is associated with kidney dysfunction, hypertension, and neurocognitive effects in grown-ups. In children, hold on, it's been linked to lower IQ scores, some type of disabilities, behavior disorders, respiratory problems, cancer, and cardiovascular disease. And with pregnant people, they can experience miscarriage, stillbirth, or birth defects in their children. So if you have this product, the cinnamon powder, just take it back to the store. And if you want to get any more information on this, you can go to the FDA site and you can type in recall. Let's see, cinnamon powder recall, and it'll give you all the information that you need to check yours and what you need to do with the item if you have it. All right. Okay. Let's see. What else we got here? So I got some updates on Sonya Macy real quick, okay? Sean Grayson, who unalived her, committed misconduct at prior jobs. Another one of his cases just got dropped, all right? So they said, let's see here. This is a long thing, so I'm not going to go through all of this. But anyway, just to let you know this. Let's see. I could tell you this. In October 2022, Sean Grayson was in his 5th month of service with the Logan County Sheriff's Office. That was his 5th law enforcement agency since he was hired by the Tiny Pawnee Police Department in August 2020. And he was hired even though he was discharged from the U.S. Army for serious misconduct 4 years earlier. So in October 2022, he pulled over a 1997 Chevrolet Lumina, I think that's how you pronounce that, whose passengers included Lowe, her then boyfriend George Risehart, and 2 of their friends. They were traveling together from Champaign to Lincoln to purchase a large quantity of meth. Lowe said they planned to stock up on the for personal use and to give small amounts to friends. So we're going to skip over this part right here. Let's see when he did. So the group stopped at the gas station, and then Lowe noticed Grayson parked in his car, his squad car. He said, I tell the people I'm with, like, look, we should not leave. If we leave, the cop is going to pull us over. So he said he already knew it. Now, according to Grayson's narrative, he observed the front 2 passengers to look over at me with wide eyes and open mouths as if they were scared. Grayson wrote this in his report that he saw a white residue in a clear glass jar in the glove compartment when he looked into the car from the driver's side window as the car occupants were getting the insurance information. Lowe disputes Grayson's justification for the stop, that the driver of the car had failed to use a turn signal, which no video evidence supports that. But during the stop, in a panic, she inserted a large bag of meth inside her. Okay. He stopped us because he wanted us, she said. He wanted the drug bust, and he got it. Now, during the stop, Grayson let Lowe leave the squad car and removed her handcuffs. But after she got out, another Logan County Sheriff deputy told Grayson he found a glass vial of white crystal substance and residue in the back seat where Lowe had been sitting. Deputies, including Grayson, arrested Lowe and took her to the Logan County Jail. While in the intake area of the jail, she said Grayson ordered her to remove the drugs she had hidden while in the presence of him and another male officer. She said it did not matter if it was against my will or if it was against my constitutional rights. It didn't matter if it was against anything because he was in uniform. She said if I didn't do what he wanted me to do, he was going to make everything that much worse for me. And he has, because now here I am, and I'm looking at 6 to 30 years in prison. Now, she said that in the interview before her case was dropped. She said a female correctional officer came out and stopped her before she could attempt to remove the drugs. In response to a request for video footage of the interaction in the intake area, the department said none existed. Let's see. So, damn, this man was doing the most, man. They said, okay, look, a female officer took Lowe to a private area to attempt to remove the drugs, from her, but she was unsuccessful. So they then took Lowe to Lincoln Memorial Hospital. While she was in a gown lying in a hospital bed waiting to be seen by a doctor, she said that Grayson ripped the hospital bed curtains open, again exposing her to himself and another male officer. She said, the next thing I know, the curtains flies back and there's Officer Grayson. Immediately, the doctor grabbed the curtains because Grayson saw me and my vajayjay like everybody saw. And I'm crying, I'm upset. And so the doctors pull the curtain back and he says, I will let you know when I'm finished. Do not do that again. Anyway, she ended up sending in a complaint about Grayson's behavior to the Logan County Sheriff's Office on December the 23rd, 2022. She says she was never interviewed or notified about any next steps and never even received confirmation that her complaint was received. She said nobody listened. She said her rights were violated and they did not do anything. She said she felt very violated on both occasions and was unsure how to handle this matter until now. She said Officer Grayson was out of line and used his title to act inappropriately with her. So when they called themselves investigating, the Logan County Sheriff's Office deemed the complaint as unfounded and Grayson was trained on best practices. So anyway, this lady ended up filing a complaint accusing Grayson of abusing, her fiance ended up filing a complaint accusing Grayson of abusing his power and harassing her. In retaliation for his fiance's complaint, Risehart alleges that Grayson visited him at the Logan County Jail and told him another man had bailed Lowe out. So this is a trip, y'all. So anyway, I'm not going to read all of this right here because there's a lot. But again, this just shows the character of this damn officer, the one who unalived Sonia Massey. I mean, he has all types of complaints, and this is one of the ones that just got dropped, which is some news, you know what I'm saying? And how they dismiss the stuff and say they didn't find anything wrong done is just crazy. But the thing about it, I'm glad that he's been held accountable for Sonia Macy's unaliving, because what he definitely, what he did to her, it was definitely, something that shouldn't have transpired at all. This man is, I don't even know how, I do know how he got on the force, but I don't understand why they put him on there. You know what I'm saying? Relatives, friends, or whatever. I don't understand still, because something is clearly wrong with this dude. But I'm glad this lady, could live to tell about it, because something even more tripped out could have happened to her and her boyfriend. So that was a trip. All right, so that's that. And you can read about the entire case on, let's see what it's called, newsroom.org. Okay. One more story, then we get ready to get out of here, guys, to let you guys know that what we got. How long we been on here? Yeah, we got to get ready to end this. Hold on. This is about, what's his name? Let me see if I got a story. Hold on, let me find it real quick. I forgot what it is. If I can't find it now, I'm going to tell you guys about it tomorrow. Because I don't see it. Let's see. I thought I saved it on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, I think I erased it by mistake. Oh, no, here it is right here. So they say California Attorney General responds to Tory Lane's claim that LAPD misplaced the GUN used to shoot Megan Thee Stallion. So let's see what that says real quick. Then we're going to get ready to get out of here. And know this, I'm not going to read all of it. Just tell you guys the main part because it takes too long. Let's see. Because you can definitely read about it on newsweek.com. So let's see. The Office of Attorney General at California has responded to Tory Lane's claims that the GUN used to shoot Megan Thee Stallion has gone missing. Let's see. So last month, Lane's attorney at Unite the People filed a petition alleging the GUN cannot be located and therefore cannot undergo forensic or DNA testing. So anyway, the Attorney General of California's response outlines how the incarcerated artists' attorneys have failed to provide any evidence to support their false assertions that the LAPD misplaced the GUN. So they said the petitioner has not satisfied his burden of providing reasonably available documentary evidence that would support his factual assertions. His failure to do so is especially significant in this case because his unsupported claim that the LAPD has misplaced or lost evidence is false. Nevertheless, respondent notes that additional DNA testing in this case could not possibly establish a claim of actual innocence. They also said petitioner fails to provide reasonably available documentary evidence to support his factual assertions. His failure to do so is especially troubling because his factual assertion that the firearm casings and bullet fragments are missing is contradicted by the attached declaration from Martin Picado, which avers that his query of the computer system for the Los Angeles Police Department shows that LAPD still has custody of the firearm in the firearms magazines, as well as the casings and fragments that were booked into evidence. Anyway, his attorneys, Tory Lane's attorneys, accused prosecutors of a failure to produce and preserve evidence and requested that his 10-year prison sentence be vacated. Okay? Anyway, in late October, Megan Thee Stallion's lawyer, Alex Spiro, rejected Linnea's allegations about the missing GUN. So they said rumors have also circulated suggesting that Linneas has been declared innocent, which Spiro previously called completely false. All right, so we will see what's going to happen with that. The judge is not going for this stuff he said, though, but we will see how all of this plays out, point blank. All right. So anyway, guys, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. We've been on here for an hour and 42 minutes, so it's time to get out of here. Let's go ahead and do roll call real quick. Don't forget, guys, before we do roll call, let's go ahead and say, could y'all thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Guys, if you want to show additional support to the channel, you can do that by doing the Cash App to $ShadesTube. Also, you can do the Super Chat. And don't forget about the $4.99 membership as well if you want to join Shades family, where we're going to do some special things on that side of my channel. All right, so let's see what else we got. Let's go ahead and do this little roll call so we can get out of here, guys. Let me see what you said. Thank you for listening to the Buzzard News Network. That's right, guys. Thank you guys so much. We're going to change this to this because this boy is so silly. Anyway, thank you, Jermaine, for being here and doing your mom job, hon. Thank you so much. Thank you to Queen Tulsa Show for coming by showing support. I appreciate you, and hopefully you subscribe to the channel, and I'll check you out as well. Job49, thank you so much for coming by showing support. I definitely appreciate you. Okay. Let's see who else was over here. Most Hated Bronze, I appreciate you coming by, showing some support. Thank you so much. Let's see who else was up in this place. Dub, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you. And thank you for being here, showing support like always. Let's see who else we got up in this place. The Queen Tulsa Show, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you, hon. Tony Vance, thank you so much for stopping by, showing support. Have a good night at work, Tony Vance. Donna Clark, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, hon. I agree. And that is it, guys. Okay. Again, thank you guys so much for listening to the Buzzard News Network, y'all. I'm so I appreciate you guys so much. All right, Tony laughing and stuff. Y'all have a good night at work. If you're at work, have a good night in the bed. And I'll see you guys later on tonight. Again, we'll cover some more stuff about Diddy and another topic. And until then, go check out my other videos. I'm getting ready to put up the Zoom video. Check that out. Check out my latest short, which is a little shopping haul. Check out the ones before that as well. Also, check me out on TikTok at ShadesTube, y'all. ShadesTube is the place to be. No. Y'all like doing that laugh. It's so crazy. All right. It is crazy, man. I am so tired. Let's get out of here, y'all. Peace out. It seems like I'm missing something. I don't think so. All right. I don't think so, y'all. All right. All right, y'all. Good night. I'm going to do this and then get out of here. Let's change this, y'all, like I do every night. Let's see where. Oh, here it is right here. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed, y'all. Good night, y'all. Oh, my goodness.